Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, guys. Look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get him.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
In today's rapidly evolving energy landscape, compliance is more than just a checklist. It's the foundation of operational reliability, safety, and trust. And here in Indianapolis, we're honored to be at the heart of that mission. We collaborate with asset owners, operators, helping them stay ahead of NERC standards and grid demands. Our electrical engineering and compliance experts provide hands-on support tailored to your fleet. As expectations rise and regulations evolve, you deserve a partner who brings more than just expertise. You need commitment, clarity, and confidence.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines?
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort, fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with the blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Horizon Christian High School as we bring you the Indiana Christian Schools Athletic Association Game of the Week. We're in the Central Division. Two of the top 5 teams doing battle here tonight. It'll be Kings Academy coming in at 3-1, and the host team, the Lions of Horizon Christian. They enter tonight's contest at 3-2. Tonight's volleyball action is being brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. 5 locations in central Indiana. Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. You can discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burtner Electric, spark with confidence, your trusted electrical partner since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the IndianaSRN sports page. Sports coverage, border to border, coast to coast, your source for high school, college, and pro sports coverage. Great to have you with us here tonight, our volleyball game of the week, and it should be a good one. Troy Dergowski, Keith Myers with you courtside here tonight. Kings Academy coach, Horizon Christian. They've been battling and doing it for many, many years. And tonight, really nothing different because both teams this early in the season in the top 5.
And, you know, the IHSAA has changed their approach about how they get the divisions done. We're in the Central Division. You would think a team from Marion and a team from Columbus would maybe be in the north and the south, but the schools have now limited, and a lot of schools have come to the Indiana High School Athletic Association, so they have done their due diligence to make sure that you look at the conference standings. You have Mission Christian, number 1, a very good ball club, haven't lost a ball club, got a 6'3" girls that can play the front row pretty good. Kings Academy coming in here as well at 3-1, and then you got Horizon at 3-2, Mooresville and Columbus at 4-5. But all in all, they'll see each other 2 times. One on the road and one here. I kind of like the new format for the ICSAA. Very competitive, same-size schools, so to speak. There are some big schools, but all in all, they're all around 300-400 per students in their schools.
Well, Kings Academy, again, 3-1. They just beat Legacy Christian, dominating that first set, and then ended up watching the Legacy Christian team maybe play better in second and third set, but they still win it 3-0, and that's why they're number 2. They're 3-1 so far in the conference.
And then you have Horizon last night beating their rival in 5. So you come off a rivalry game, and now you playing the second team in your conference. In my opinion, a must-win to stay in that even, because if you drop the 5-6, you may not be able to make the playoffs.
Tell you what, we'll come back. We're going to talk about Kings Academy a little more in depth on them. We'll also talk about the Horizon Christian Lions. That's all coming up right here on IndianaSRN.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
You know, we're early in the season, and there's still a lot to figure out. I know both teams are off to the start they were hoping. I know that from a Lions standpoint, the two losses they've had this year, I'm sure there's some areas that they really need to work on. We'll get to them and Coach Jalen Posey in a couple of moments. But Kings Academy, again, ranked number 2 right now. Don't have a deep roster, but the thing is, the players they have, a lot of experience back from a year ago, and they do have some size up front. I'll be curious to see how they play this one here tonight on the road, because generally when you play on the road in this conference, it's really tough.
It is. First of all, the size of the gymnasium.
Yeah.
You're used to playing a little bit more spacious area. Not saying that Horizon has a bad gymnasium, because they really have one of the best 4, but they also have a great home record. They don't lose many games at Horizon. I think a quick start, front row has to be ready to play. I think it comes down to serving tonight. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Because both of these teams, one of the things I know for sure, both coaches have scouted each other early and know what their weaknesses and what they need to do to bring this game to a victory.
And, Coach, how many games you and I have done together over the years where you mentioned the serving, and it sounds simple, but sometimes when you get into a funk, and the next thing you know, we had the game the other night with Covenant Christian, and they played well. Other than the serving aspect, I think they ended up with 12 or 13 service errors, and that can end up costing you a game.
Well, a lot of that, though, Troy, to be honest with you, is early in the year. You're still, 5 games in for both of these teams, correct, or 6 games for Horizon, and you're still feeling your process of who is your best 6 or who is my best 7, because you probably have 10 on your roster. But most likely you're not going to play that 10th person unless it's really of a blowout. Yeah. Right now, I would think both coaches would want to get in and out as quickly as possible. And if they can get this done in 3, they want to do that.
One other thing, if I may add before we take our final timeout, when you look at these two teams, not a ton of size on either side. No. So a lot of this will be played below the net. And you talk about fundamentals. When you don't have a big-time hitter up front, you got to really play very strong fundamentally.
Well, I think that's the advantage that Covenant Christian might have. Horizon Christian might have with Ellie Selke. Selke's been now a 4-year starter, played as a senior, has a great ability to really hit the ball hard, serves the ball well as well. I think as a senior and the leadership that she brings and the senior leadership that this team has with 4 or 5 seniors, that makes a big difference for you.
We'll come back. The Knights and the Lions right around the corner here on IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Countdown 3, 2, 1.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines?
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
At Riskwork, we're Team Indiana through and through, from coaching youth basketball to protecting critical infrastructure. Like our partners at IndianaSRN, we invest in people first. That same grit and leadership on the court drives our work in cybersecurity. We help businesses stay secure, resilient, and ready with no guesswork. If you can trust us to protect the grid, you can surely trust us to protect your Indiana business.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
Back here at Horizon Christian, let's go to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups. Both teams announced here to the home crowd. Let's talk about keys to tonight's game.
First of all, for Kings Academy, I think they need to control the serving line and receive game. They also need to set the tempo early, and then they need to minimize their errors to cut down the serving that Horizon Christian might have for you. For Horizon, win the battle with the net. You're bigger a little bit, so you got to win that battle. You got to serve aggressively. I think you got to run off some points here and not be afraid of what that looks like to you, and then set up to your goal player. Ellie Selke is one of the ones that you got to go with. Brooke Reinsman is starting tonight, and then Big 74, Hannah Holfoff. You know, you got the front line that can kind of dominate this game for you, and that's where you got to go.
Tonight's broadcast, a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana Christian Schools Athletic Association, and the use of audio or video without the express written permission of those two entities is strictly prohibited. Great to have you with us here tonight. Number 2, Kings Academy. Number 3, Horizon Christian, ready to go here this evening. One of many volleyball games that will bring you here on IndianaSRN. Jalen Posey, the head coach for the Lions, and Noah Sherrard, the head coach for the Knights.
And the Knights won to serve and will serve first.
And there you see Kings Academy. They're in the blue, side out for the Knights, and we're ready to go.
And you see that they do not have a libero, so they will play straight up 6 tonight.
We mentioned one of the keys will be the serving. We'll keep you abreast on the serves here tonight, and an early start here for Kings Academy. They lead it 1-0. Again, you mentioned a little bit ago, Coach, in the pregame that you don't have a whole lot of room as a server on the end lines, side out, and it'll be number 2, 2-0. As I was going to mention, you don't have a whole lot of room on the end. If you really like to run, jump, serve, there's not much room.
You may have maybe, 15 feet, if that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much.
No.
2-0 Kings on top. See what Horizon free ball available here now for the Knights, but the overpass ended up costing the Lions. They didn't play that well at all in the receiving end.
Quick start for Kings, and, you're right. You got to get up in the air. You got to deliver that home.
Well, the other thing, too, Coach, keep it alive and give yourself a chance to set something up. That'll be hit deep, and a attack error on the Lions, and they're in a hole early, 4-0.
You get down 4, 5, 6-0 in a game like this, it's hard to come back.
Yeah. But as we also know, with the momentum swings you see in this game, that one hit once
nice
again
save.
past the attack line.
Right by our camera guy.
So now the Lions back on the attack as well. It'll be a free ball here once again for the Knights, trying to take a 5-0 lead. Again, the setting has not been good early here for Horizon Christian, and they trail it 5-0. We have an early timeout here at Horizon Christian.
Basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. If you'd like more information, give them a call, 317-849-0810. 5-0 Kings.
Yeah, if you're Kings Academy, you're pretty happy that you started off with a 6-0 run here.
Second ace already now for the Knights, and they have a 6-0 lead. Great start for Kings Academy, ranked number 2. Boy, and right now Horizon's going to have to find a way to wake up as they just have not gotten off to a good start
that
tonight.
Ball was out, and wow. You just a slow start.
Yeah.
Flat-footed, no enthusiasm, and you yanked that one.
Yeah, they have not done a good job at all receiving here tonight. That's the third ace now by Kings Academy, and the Knights putting it to them.
And right now you're just looking for a player to step up and make a play.
Yeah. You generally don't see very many teams, though, come back from an 8-0 deficit. So let's see how the Lions will react to this. And that's a great play on the outside. Nice job by number 5, Emma Quakenbush, on the kill. And it's 9-0.
I think Kings will take this, friend.
Boy, unless it's a big-time rally. But we have not seen anything from Horizon yet. Another attack error as that ball is hit into the net. Take another look at this one. It's almost like, again, they're flat-footed, as you said a little bit ago. To the outside and a push into the net again. Another attack error.
That ball has to get up a little bit higher for her to make that, but then you got to step back and realize, do I push it or do I swing through? And I think a swing might have been better there.
We have not seen very many 11-0 starts by anybody, but it has happened here tonight for the Knights.
Go deep here.
To the outside left. Back row middle and a good return, so finally the Lions able to get the return.
They're rotating a little bit better too, Troy. I send this deep.
To the right. This will be a free ball now for the Knights from behind the attack line. Big time hit. And a nice play in the back row there by Holdcroft. And finally a mistake made here by the Kings, and Horizon gets on the board. Side out for Luz Becerra.
Now
First
what
time
kind
they've served?
Yeah, now what kind of run do you have? And that hurts you right there.
First service error of the night. And so you're back down by 11. Side out for the Kings. Coming out of the lineup, you saw right there was Becerra. So plus 11 and serving. That'll be their first service error of the night. So the good news, if you're a Lions fan, you've seen the Knights make 2 straight mistakes.
We're waiting for the ball to come down from the hallway. That's a long hallway.
I'm glad they shut the door.
I think that would be good. Oh, nice. Nice dig.
The overpass, and that will go out of play. Nice job again by Holdcroft at the net.
She got away with the double hit there, but they're not calling that this year, so play on, I guess.
9-point lead. Nice runner and just inside the line. Great play once again by Renbarger. She is one of their best outside hitters, Hannah Renbarger. Side out now for Destiny Myers.
Maybe they had some Cheerios or Wheaties for lunch today. Nice serve.
And another attack error. Boy, you just got to clear it, Coach. And like you said, the one thing, give yourself a chance by if you return it, at least you have a chance to regroup. And they haven't been able to do that several times here tonight. Knights. Nice job on the left side, and another point, and a lead back now to 12.
Kings Academy, I think, has figured out early that the rotation of Horizon is not as crisp and is not as fast as it should be.
Hope Perry playing on the near side along with Renbarger, who we talked about moments ago. They've made the rotation, and the point will go to the Lions. They needed that one. They'll make some changes, and it'll be Holdcroft back to serve now for Horizon Christian.
And right now, you just need a 6 run. You would like to see this, like to keep it going, but if you get to 15-10, you feel pretty comfortable right here.
See how the Knights will line up. They're going to attack in the middle, and it's
right
going to
down
be long.
deep again, don't they?
Yep. So now the lead at 10.
Nice little run here.
Holdcroft once again on the serve, and that'll be their second service error. It's not that they've served a whole lot here in this opening set. Side out Kings plus 11. Well, you're on the road, and that'll be their second service error. You're on the road. You get that first set. As Emily Olsen will.
You're in the driver's seat.
You love it. Yeah, you put the pressure back on the home team. You see Jalen Posey, the head coach, and the public address announcer.
And AD. These small Christian schools, man, you're everybody.
Yes. And he was the boys' basketball coach at one time. And the point will go to the Knights. Back to 11.
Brandon Grayson, the principal of Horizon Christian School. They're located on the northeast side of Indianapolis at 7702 Indian Lake Road.
Boy, and that might have been close to being out, but the Lions tried to play it. It cost them a point there. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Morales Grouping Staff. We're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and the community we share. Whether you're looking for the right career or the right candidate, they're here to help. Give them a call, 317-472-7600. Lions misplace it, and that's going to be another point, 19-6. Back down by 13. Thought maybe they'd make a little bit of a run. Unfortunately for the Lions, there's an ace once again. That's going to be the fourth ace now by the Knights.
And now you're in the red zone. And timeout Horizon.
Yep, timeout, 14-point lead.
Poached egg on avocado toast.
Ew.
Your flash fried porgy over chips.
Ew.
Your fresh main lobster with microgreens.
When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles.
She's fine. She's fine.
Your waffles, milady. It matters where you stay.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Beatty Insurance. They're a company that understands your industry and what's on the line for you. Call Beatty Insurance at 812-522-5640. Ask for Lance. He'll be glad to help you out. We're in the red zone, as Coach had mentioned a couple of moments ago. Great serve once again, and it's up to 15. That's the fifth ace now by the Knights.
And now you're out of timeout, so there's nothing you can do here. And really, if I'm coaching this game, I'm washing this one away and start for game number 2.
Yeah, get them focused for the second set. And that's going to be a service error. That's number 3 now on the Knights. They can afford the mistakes right now where
yeah, you can afford about 8 or 9 of mistakes if you like.
You're probably in pretty good shape still.
This is Ella Selke. She's very, very talented.
Good rotation, but then
Nobody
somebody forgot to get to the back. A rare receiving error. That time on the Knights. 21-8. Side out for Selke.
Another good serve. Go deep.
A little mistiming on the jump there by Emma Quakenbush. 21-9. If you're wondering if there's any more room at the other end of the gym, there's not. There's an ace. So you really are very limited on what you can do. We have seen a lot of players want to take a few steps back, get a good run at it, so you really have to adjust. And you don't want to step over the line because that'll cost you a point as well. Behind the attack line, and all of a sudden it's down to 10. Right now it's Ella Selke doing the job. She's probably their best server, so this came at a good time. The overpass did not cost the Knights there. And then they find the open campfire in the middle. No rotation there for the Lions. They give up the point, down by 11.
But they did a nice job putting 5 on the board.
Here is Hope Perry on the serve. Good return there by the Lions to the outside. Good swing by Quakenbush. Quakenbush had nothing and then found that corner. Not sure she meant to get it there, but she did.
Well, you know, sometimes it's better to have luck than nothing at all.
Yeah. So now 2 away from winning this first set. Horizon cannot make any more mistakes. This time able to get the point up front.
That was Reitzman that made that play. Young freshman.
Yeah, look at this, how that's placed.
Yep.
Side out, Lions down by 11. That'll be the third service error. As we mentioned, the Lions have not served a lot tonight. Now we're down to 1. That'll be, again, their third service error, each team with 3. And set point here for, that's going to go wide. The Knights able, actually it went in. It was just inside the line. So this one is over. The first set won by the Knights. They win it 25-12.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with the blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there is just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Back here at Horizon Christian, let's see if Coach Posey can get his team ready to go here in the second set. Take another look at this point that got it deep in the corner. That might be one of the better shots we've seen tonight, and I think it was just a return is all it was. All right, here we go. Cross-court attack. And up front, Destiny Myers can't make the return, and Horizon with the early 1-0 lead. Side out for the Lions. That's their, by the way, first lead they've had tonight. They fell down early and often in that first set, and that's going to be long. And now 2-0.
Could this be like the rally scores of rally scores?
Maybe. By the way, the Horizon JV ended up winning in 3 tonight. Free ball now for the Lions, and not a good attack on this one. They give up the point. Now trailer, should say lead it 2-1. Side out now for Kings Academy. Into the lineup now for Horizon will be Olivia Gustitis. And another ace. That'll be number 6 tonight for the Knights.
Seems like when the Knights need a point, they go to that corner, the left corner of the gymnasium.
And again, there's certain zones that they'll look to attack.
Yeah, zone 4 right there.
See how the Lions respond after getting up 2-0.
Oh, you got to communicate much better, girls.
Boy, that was not a great play up front. Myers.
Who are they going to give the point to?
Well, I thought that point would have gone to the Lions unless they called a net violation. I think they called a net violation.
Boy, that was late.
Against Horizon Christian. No argument from Coach Posey.
You can't. I mean,
nothing you can say,
he's right there, right?
And that'll be a service error for Kings Academy. That's number 4. Tied at 3, side out Lions. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. Whether it's a new build, upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Boilermaker Local 374 to get the job done right the first time. Horizon now leads it 4-3. Good serve, middle back. And another missed play. Unable to get to the net on that one was Janessa Rowley.
The height is outstanding. It's where that ball is. You got to give her another probably 2 feet to make that play.
Went deep middle again, and the missed play in that back row, and Horizon now leads it by 3. Boy, nice comeback. They look much better at the beginning of set number 2 than they did in the opening set. You said it earlier, the one thing they probably needed to do, that'll be an ace, is just forget the first set. And we've got a timeout. Horizon leads it 7-3.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
7-3 your score. Horizon with the lead, side out. Lions again playing much better here. Now with a 5-point lead. Take another look at this serve right on the sideline. And that's one of those, I'm not sure if I should go for it or not. If you don't play it and it gets in, then you give up the point anyway. So at least the good thing is you go after it. Cross-court attack and the point. Good job that time by Janessa Rowley off that left side. Now we'll see if the Knights can mount an attack here. They ran off 11 in a row early in the first set, and that'll be another ace. That's number 7 tonight. So now the deficit is at 3 for Kings Academy. And another good serve. That's where you had that back row
Well,
you talk about being flat-footed earlier.
Well, and you're in limbo. Do you go up? And if you go up, then do I hit it over your head, or do I get back and now I have to play up? Your front row's got to help you somewhat. Here's another. This big-time rally here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 straight for Kings Academy.
And that is now 9 aces for the Knights. And all of a sudden, the lead is down to 1.
Now you feel pretty comfortable.
Side out again. That
Once
one's a clipper. Number 10.
Your front row has to let you know that ball is short. Hey, I'm going to take a step back. Maybe your front middle goes back to protect that area. You got to figure it out.
Janessa Rowley doing the job here.
There it is.
There's another one. Rowley may just rally them to a win.
They were down 8-3. They are now up 9-8.
So right now it's 6 straight. And Rowley once again. Probably figures I'll just keep this thing going, huh? Wow. 7 in a row. What a comeback here by Kings Academy in the second set. There you see Noah Sherrard. He's like, just keep doing it. Horizon, free ball now for Kings Academy. That'll be hit deep and touched on the back row. Destiny Myers will get the point. And now it is a 3-point lead. You could see Jalen Posey there. Yeah. Don't touch that. And
she touched it.
It's kind of one of those tweeners, right?
This is going to zone 4.
And that'll be a service error, so it stops the bleeding there. The 5th service error tonight by the Knights, but they still hold a 2-point lead, side out for Holdcroft. Now how will the Lions respond?
By throwing it in the net for you.
That's number 4. Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper have been the trusted partners for inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation. Give them a call, 317-396-1023. Another ace on the board for the Knights. They're now up to 13 aces tonight. Destiny Myers again serving for the Knights.
Got to like that last name.
Yes. She probably, that's another clipper. She probably got that serving by putting up that antenna to antenna rubber band that you had at one time, right? Remember that?
Oh, hi. You bring it up every broadcast.
I do every broadcast. 4-point lead.
You see that banner that's on the score clock?
Yeah.
I got a lot of those wins in that banner.
There you go. That'll be a point just inside the line. That'll be now 14. And a timeout on the board as Horizon needs this timeout here. They trail it by 6.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. All right, guys. Look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get 'em.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the...
Well, right now it's Kings back in control. The Knights leaded by 6. Outside left, and that one clipped the top of the net just over the reach of Brooke Reitzman, and the point once again to Kings Academy.
I tell you what, they've had a couple of nets that you don't know where that ball's going to go.
Serving again, and right in the middle, and Destiny Myers gets another one. That's now 15 aces tonight. Noah Sherrard's like, hey, I planned it this way.
Yeah.
Boy, and how are the Lions going to respond? They're able to get it back over the net, and it stops the bleeding once again, but they're down by 7, thanks that time to Olivia Gustaitis. How about that 15 aces tonight?
It's amazing.
Side out, Lions. To the outside, cross-court attack, and a big-time swing, and the point by Hannah Renbarger. And we've seen her do that a couple of times tonight.
She's been doing that all night long.
Yeah.
I mean, she just times that, does a nice job.
Yeah, she's very good from that left side. 8-point lead now. And the Lions have just not found a whole lot of consistency, though they got up to a good start in the second set. Free ball now for the Lions. Let's see if they can get a point here. Again, the set was deep, nothing toward the net. From the middle, and they went back row, and the point, once again, this time it's going to be Hope Perry for the Knights.
I really think that the Knights really feel that if they go deep, that Horizon has a hard time bringing it up.
That has certainly been the case here tonight. +9 now for the Knights. Lions back on the attack once again, which has not been something they've done a whole lot tonight. See how they rotate here. They go outside. Nope, the ball was passed over the net. Fortunately, the Lions able to make the return, and the point from the outside left. That's going to be Hannah Holdcroft. And serving will be Ella Selke.
Tell you what, Emma Olsen made that happen. Kept that ball in play, did a nice job.
-8 now for Horizon from behind the attack line. Ball pushed across. Nice play on the dig. And then off balance on the return. The point will go to the Lions. Down by 7. Kings right now 1 away from the red zone. And then it's the race to 5, and that's going to be a service error for Horizon. That's number 5. So now we're in the red zone, +8. Side out for the Knights. Kings, as you see, won the first set 25-12. They opened up an early 11-point lead and an attack error from the middle. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark Graphics. If you're looking to elevate your brand, choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years, Dynamark builds strong relationships through exceptional service. Give them a call, 317-328-2555. Another misplay this time by the Lions, and now down by 10. Well, you're in danger of now going down 2-0. That's going to be a very big uphill battle. The overpass, and unfortunately unable to make the return. Now, those are the things right there, Coach, that probably make you a little bit upset if you're Coach Posey. Put it in play.
Put it in play. Set it up. Put it in play.
Especially when you're struggling as much as they are on offense right now, and now we're at a set point.
Kings Academy was down in this game 9-8-5.
It's quite a run. Nice serve, middle back, and another free ball here for Kings Academy. And that's hit deep. And nice play on the back row. Kings from the attack line, and they're going to put it away here as Selke unable to handle it. And we will head to the third set Kings wins it 25-12.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
High school football for you on IndianaSRN this weekend, and it's going to start Friday night. We cannot wait. Let's take a look at our lineup. Franklin at Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon 0-1, Franklin 1-0. Should be a pretty good ball game for you. Game number 2, Hamilton Heights, Triton Central. Triton Central win a big win last week. They are 1-0. And our last game of the week, Cecina Heritage Christian, 1-0 each of those schools, and that is a new conference rival. Should be a great ball game. All those games are on IndianaSRN, 7 p.m., 6:50 kickoff. Troy Derigowski will be at Roncalli for the Cecina game. I will be at Mount Vernon with Nathaniel, and I do believe someone else is going to be at Triton Central, and I don't remember who it is.
It'll be somebody.
It is.
It'll be two of them anyway.
It will be. You want me to let you know who it is?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's Jarrett Lewis, and it's Chris Schumer.
Okay.
On the broadcast.
All right, third set, we went 25-12, 25-12. And now Horizon must win to stay alive here tonight. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Risk Work. We make people feel safe. We protect your business. You live safe. We've got you covered. Give them a call at 317-379-6755. And by Labor's International Union of North America, LIUNA. They build America, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages and benefits, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. We are LIUNA. Underway here in the third set. Misplay there by the Kings. Side out, Lions. Now they got off to a good start in the second set. Luz Becerra will be serving now for the Lions. It's not so much, Coach, you want to get off to a good start, yes, as that's a misplay by Kings Academy. But you got to be consistent throughout the entire match.
Yes.
There's no way, if you build a 4, 5, 6 point lead, you want to continue to build on it as you go. But that didn't happen for the Lions in that second set. The overpass, and it cost them. Janessa Rowley couldn't make the play here on the near side, and so Horizon off to a good start, and Becerra with a 3-0 lead. Question will be, is that'll be a service error. That's number 6 now on Horizon. And I was just mentioning, one thing you want to do is try to keep building and building and building. Good serve there by Kings Academy. Outside left. Good swing. Nice job again by Hannah Randbarger. Off the return, that's Myers in the middle. Outside left. Good job going deep middle, and unable to make the play is Hannah Randbarger. And Horizon now leads this one 4-1.
Much better movement for the team in the green. You know, you look at the keys of the game, and Kings Academy did exactly what they were supposed to do. They have controlled their serving.
By the way, Olivia Gustitis getting a hand there by Coach Posey. Nice play by Gustitis To the outside left, and that one hit into the net as Selke couldn't get elevated on it, so now it's down to 2. Destiny Myers will serve. Now, she did a pretty good job earlier in the second set, getting Kings right back in it after they trailed early, and there's another ace. That'll be number 16. I don't know what the season high is for Kings Academy in the ace department, but 16's probably right up there. And that'll be a service error. That's going to be number 6 now. Take another look at the ace she had moments ago. Good top spin, and one thing about it, got to step up on those. -2 now for the Lions. One thing you do see here is that's going to be from the attack line and the point. Good job by Janessa Rowley. As you see, the rotation's a little bit better for the Knights than it is for the Lions. We haven't seen the Lions get a whole lot of aces here tonight. The overpass, it'll be played here by the Knights. From the middle, they go deep. Lions unable to play it to the outside. Now, that's not what you consider a set per se.
No.
And so the question is, should she have just returned it since it really wasn't much of a play?
Yes. But you know, Emily Olsen, again, laid out to keep that ball alive for the Lions.
Receiving error.
And they're not responding to it.
17 aces.
I mean, this 17's pretty. I take that every game.
I don't think I've seen 17.
Well, you have tonight.
6-5.
There she is again, laying out. Got away with that net, didn't they? Yep. No, they did not.
She
was in it.
Yep.
A little bit of a delay. Good call by the official. That's the only thing they do call anymore is net. Double hits is the past.
Did they rule it out or what?
It's hard to tell.
Misplay there, and another ace, number 18. You know, a lot of times you think about the way that some sports go. It's like basketball. Sometimes they don't call this anymore, and they've kind of lightened up on the carry and, you know, things like that. So maybe they decided that they would back away from the double hit. It doesn't make you very happy, I can tell. 4-point lead.
I'm a purist.
That means you're old. Side out, Kings Academy. Lions will have to give it right back, so a free ball now for Kings Academy. The push deep and the misplay. Great job.
She's read the floor really well.
Yeah, Renbarger down that left side again.
Yep. Hannah and Sophie. How about sisters on the team?
We haven't seen Sophie play very much yet, but Hannah's been big off that left side. Here's what I was talking about a little bit ago about the Lions.
It's a free ball.
Yeah, they just have no attack, and they've got to get a better attack going. Like that right there. That will get you points.
That will play, right?
Yes. Back in the lineup will be Luz Becerra. Coming out of the lineup will be Olivia Gustitis. She's been a good player off the bench. From the middle. Well, that might have gone out. They played it. Good job to at least get this ball in.
Hips. There you go.
Lions outside left. That's a great play by Rowley in the back row. Good volley here. Each team staying alive, and the point will go to the Lions.
Nice job by Brooke Reitzman. Freshman's played well tonight.
Yeah. -3, side out, Horizon. Trying to stay alive as the overpass.
Well, you set this up for Horizon.
And that's going to be long. Take a look at this last volley. This might be the longest volley we've had tonight.
Reitzman did a nice job of squaring her hips. I'd like to see her get elevated a little bit more, but that's a good hit.
Side out. Knights. Boy, the overpass, and once again the possession goes to Kings Academy. Well, that will be misplayed here on the near sideline. Point Kings now leading it 12-7.
And I said it like 4 or 5 times, but Olsen has kept that ball in play. She just will go and abuse that body. Nice job to keep that ball in play. Just didn't score.
+5. Another mountain to climb here for the Lions. Boy, great dig and kept alive, and unfortunately couldn't make the play the rest of the way. That looked like Hope Perry there for the Knights.
Read it wrong, didn't she?
Yep. So now down by a 12-8 score as the Kings still with the lead, and there's another service error. That is 7. Now, I don't know how many times the Lions have served tonight, Coach, but to have 7 errors in your serving is really big.
Because your point total has reflected that.
It has. Here's Perry on the serve, and they'll return the favor. That'll be number 7 for them. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect for game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part. Practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we don't play. That'll be a service error there, I do believe. So that'll be number 8. Lead back to 5. When your offense is struggling, you think, well, 5 may not be that bad, but when you are struggling, 5 is a lot.
5 is almost like 10.
There's the kill on the outside by Rowley. She's been big off that left side. They've gone to Rowley and Renbarger a lot here on the left.
I'm impressed with Renbarger, definitely, and Myers in her serving.
Side out, +6 now for the Knights. The Clipper and the ace.
I want to say hello to our friends in Jonesboro who's watching the game on IndianaSRN.
Well, they ought to be happy with the way the Knights have played, especially when you talk about 19 aces. That's a lot of aces. The misplay on the outside. Point will go to the Knights, and now they're within striking distance of winning this in 3. Hey, don't forget, with all the college football, Coach, coming up this weekend officially, as that's a service error, it is week number 1. We had week 0 last week, but you can watch college football this weekend at Aspen Creek Grill. Fresh, amazing food. Servers who care about your experience. Make sure you go to Aspen Creek Grill this coming weekend. There'll not only be college football, but Major League Baseball is heading down the back stretch. Point will go to the Lions.
And if you have nothing to do Thursday night, you can catch our football show 6:30 at Aspen Creek Grill in Noblesville.
Bucera on the serve. I'm not sure what I'm doing there. I haven't been told yet. You told Nathaniel what he's doing, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, so. You know, you're Hollywood. You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Nice play.
Oh, I like that pass back. Nice. Bring it.
The push, nothing there, and to the outside, down the line and long. Rowley unable to haul that one in, and now it's 17-12.
New life.
I like the kicks there on your assistant coach. Deep middle on the serve and misplayed. Rare misplay there on the receiving side by the Knights. And now the lead down to 4. Good job here by Bucera. She doesn't need all that room back there. Short serve and the return. Let's see what the Lions can do. They have not done a really good job setting so far here tonight. Push deep. And the return. Good rotation here for the Knights. From behind the attack line. Unable to get elevation.
Knock
Lead
it
down
on the
to
door.
3. Here
Knock
we
it
go.
on the door. You got to call a timeout here if they score here.
That'll be number 9 on the Lions. And, boy, you get to this stage, Coach, we talk about this too. You just can't make mistakes that, to me, are not forced, right? I mean, you got to make these plays.
It costs you.
Yeah. Make the other team make the mistake if you can. But don't give up a point on the offensive side. Free ball now for the Knights. From behind the attack line, deep in the corner, and we have seen that a couple of times. I think that was Rowley again.
I think it was. So you could have been at 15-17. Now you're at 14-19.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing can swing really quick, and now you're only one away from the red zone, and there's another ace. Number 20 tonight for Kings Academy. Take a look at this. She could not have walked down there and placed that any better.
That's when you look at the ball and go, that's not mine.
That's tough.
Yes, sir.
And right now, Rowley doing the job here for Kings Academy. Again, back to the offensive side now.
Oh,
free ball, and I believe it's going to go double hit. You wanted it, you got it. Finally, that's first one maybe tonight.
First one in all these points.
Side out Lions, down by 5, but we're in the red zone. That means right now Horizon cannot make 5 more mistakes at all. You pretty much are going to play mistake-free. Back to the left. They like the left side tonight, and that'll be an attack error on Kings Academy, and now it's down to 4. Don't forget Sports Page tomorrow. Keith doesn't read it, but some other people might. High school, college, pro sports. Check it out, IndianaSRN.org. Good serve. The overpass. Oh, you got to make that play up front, and Holdcroft mistimed her jump. Boy, all she had to do was just get the top of the net, Coach.
Yep.
So here is Myers on the serve. Down to 4 now and make it 3. A lot of, again, you look at tonight for the Lions, I think they've been their own worst enemy.
Unforced turnovers.
Yeah. They've had a lot of them this evening. Boy, but 20 aces, though, by the Knights, too. That'll be their 9th service error. 8 tonight by the Lions. Side out now for Holdcroft. You see Coach Posey there on the sideline as we'll see a change now for the Knights as Hayden Allen will come in. I think this is Allen's first appearance tonight for the Knights. From behind the attack line, and that'll be Rowley going long, and the lead down to 4. Holdcroft trying to keep the Lions alive. And a great serve. That'll be an ace. Down to 3. Well, that was a knuckler.
Yep. Need a play here.
Back to the middle. The campfire open. And now down to 2. Timeout by Kings Academy. Right now, they lead it by 2. Big play here for Mount Vernon. Hurdle looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw. Boy, what a stick, huh? Side Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen. Skip pass. Mays with 3.
Back here at Horizon, a quick timeout by Kings Academy, and the lead down to 1. Trying to force this into a fourth set.
They were down 22-16.
So again, Holdcroft on the serve, back middle, and that's going to be a misplay again, and we're tied at 22.
First tie of the game.
Horizon playing well down the stretch here. Can they keep it going? And that's going to be a service error, number 10. But now a 23-22 lead, side out for the Knights. They can win it here. This is match point.
Nope, 23. We go to 25.
Oh, I'm sorry, 25. Oh, how about that one? There's another ace.
Now you get ready.
Now I've got it. I was one ahead of myself.
Yeah, you were.
21 aces tonight for the Knights. And now it is match point. Well, that was the last one. We've seen a couple of those tonight. Wait a minute. I'm not sure what that call was, but they took the point away and gave it to Horizon.
No, actually, they did not. They're out of rotation. Oh, my goodness, they did.
Yep.
You're correct.
So we're going to be tied at 23. See how the Knights will approach this, and they will find it to the outside left. Thanks again to Hannah Renbarger. Now I believe it's 24-23. Side out, match point.
The intensity.
Intensity?
Yeah, that's true. It's been a long day.
I hear you. And that's going to be a service error. That's number 10. Knights had a chance to end it right there. We will have some free volleyball either way. Horizon a chance to take the lead here. One thing the Knights don't want to do is push this into another set. They'd love to get out of here at 3-0. Outside left, and a nice swing by Rowley. Good return. Back on the attack, and a misplay once again. And Horizon now leads at 25-24. Chance to win this third set. Rowley. Outside left. This is Rowley on the reception. Rowley again. Pushing down the line and the point. Great job there by Rowley. Tied at 25. Have to win by 2. Back in the lineup will be Myers. We saw Rowley do that a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Able to push that ball down the line. Kings Academy on the serve. 21 aces tonight. Won't be one here. The overpass. Ball kept alive. Let's see what the Lions have. Went to the middle and the return. So now the Lions have a chance. Nice block up front and the point. We have not seen a lot of blocks tonight.
That's Myers right there, wasn't it?
It might be the first one we've seen.
I think you're right.
Take another look at it right here. Yeah, well, it might have been just hit into the net. Side out, match point again now for Kings Academy. Free ball again. They can put it away here. The set from behind the attack line. Lions make the return. Rowley to the outside. Oh, my. Tied at 26. Side out. Libra Alberto in the lineup. We have not called her name tonight. Good serve by Alberto and an ace. And now Horizon, chance to win the set. Not until we get a timeout. 27-26, Lions with the lead.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 2.
Back once again, 27-26. Myers on the return. Lions trying to stay alive here tonight. The overpass. Ball played at the net. Boy, Lions doing a much better job in their rotation here in the third set. To the outside once again. Nothing there for Rowley. Good block up front. That's Myers in the middle now for Kings Academy. From the attack line. We've not seen a lot of play at the net as far as the bigs going. And that's going to be it wide, and the set won by Horizon, 28-26 in a marathon third set. We will go to 4. As right now, Kings Academy leads it 2-1.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with on-demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Volleyball action brought to you tonight by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call if you'd like more information at 317-894-7000. The 11th service error for the Lions tonight. They trail here in the fourth set 1-0. So, side out for Kings Academy.
If you're Kings Academy, you got to be shooting yourself in the foot in the huddle saying you had the ball. illegal rotation. The illegal rotation cost you that game.
And they let a lead get away late, too.
Yes, sir.
Nice shot to the middle and the point. Kings now lead it 2-0.
There you see the scores up there. That game number 3 was very competitive.
Yes. Well, how about Horizon? 28. They only had 24 in the first 2 combined. Yeah. Now can they keep the momentum going and try to force this into a 5th set? Rowley to the outside, and it's going to hit the antenna. So point will go to Horizon, side out Lions. Look at Coach Posey making sure that thing was still tight.
Well, he wanted to make sure the officials saw the antenna. That's out.
That's going to be a service error. That's one other area of concern for Coach Posey. That is their 12th service error of the night.
I don't even think did that even make it on the. I know it made it over that, but wasn't that outside the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 3-1, and that's going to be long. That'll be number 11 now for the Knights.
Catching up, aren't they? That's right. Oh, look at that.
Oh, my.
That almost hit the line there.
Boy, the overpass. That has not been.
It's not been real good.
No. But the one thing that has not really hurt the Knights as much as it has the Lions tonight. Nice return. Back set. Lions attacking a lot on that left side, but it's going to be wide as Selke can't get it in play. One thing that you don't see the Lions do very much, though, coaches, they don't attack on the right. Why is that?
Well, some of it is they're all right-handed. They don't have no left-handed players, so that hurts you. So if you don't have that, you tend not to practice it.
By the way, it's 22 aces now by the Knights.
22.
Here's Myers. And that'll be a service error. That's number 12. Mentioned earlier, Kings Academy number 2, Horizon Christian number 3 in the Central Division. Mission Christian is number 1, Mooresville number 4, Columbus Christian number 5. Coming out of the lineup will be Olivia Gustitis. She's our favorite player now, by the way. Back set. And the Kings misplace it to the right. Got to place that ball right near the net if you can. We got another timeout, I do believe. We'll take a break as well. 5-4 Kings.
At Riskwork, we're Team Indiana through and through, from coaching youth basketball to protecting critical infrastructure. Like our partners at IndianaSRN, we invest in people first. That same grit and leadership on the court drives our work in cybersecurity. We help businesses stay secure, resilient, and ready with no guesswork. If you can trust us to protect the grid, you can surely trust us to protect your Indiana business.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Back once again here at Horizon Christian. We're in the 4th set. Ball tipped down the line. Nice recovery. The Lions playing much better here in the 3rd and 4th sets, but the point will go to Kings Academy, and they now lead at 6-4. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, which is right about the time Keith Myers was born, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. Give them a call, 317-686-6239. And a cross-court attack and the point. There's Renbarger again.
Now you just need to put your foot on the gas and go.
+3. Yeah, it looked like a little bit maybe the Knights had lost a little bit of focus in that third set. Misplay on the receiving side.
How about the speed of Jalen Posey? Huh?
Pretty quick.
Planted a foot, rotated. Yeah, I'm impressed.
Side out Kings, +4. The Lions will give it right back, and then it goes wide. Nice play there on the sideline by Hope Perry to let it go out of bounds.
Now you feel pretty good with this 5-point lead, but you got to stay focused.
Yep. Well, they had a lead late in that third set. That is going to be the 13th service error, side out for Selke.
This is who you want on serving.
Oh, boy. Boy, she did serve well.
No, she got an ace.
Wow.
It hit the corner.
Well, that's big right there, and we were ready to give it back to the Kings. Take a look at it here. That's good.
Yep.
9-6, almost went to the same place. Misplay up front by the Knights, and now the lead down to 2. Selke doing the job once again. Cross-court attack, ball there by Renbarger. Renbarger back to the outside, down the line and the point. Renbarger and Rowley have been the go-to players on this left side. Side out, now for the Knights, leading it by 3. Trying to win it tonight, 3-1. To the outside. Rowley with the kill. Janessa. She's been equally good on that left side. That's actually going to be Quakenbush, number 5, not Rowley, number 7. So give it to Quakenbush. And there's another ace. That'll be 23.
That has been 3 straight.
Side out again for Kings Academy, now +5.
Oh, nice play.
Great job to get the dig on that one. Ball kept alive, but then it goes wide. Point will go to Horizon. Side out here for Alberto. You know, sometimes when you win a set like Horizon did in that 28-26 win, is wondering how much energy you have coming back in the fourth set as Holdcroft gets the point, and now the lead is at 3, but so far Horizon showing no ill effects whatsoever.
You feel you got some confidence is what you did.
No doubt. The overpass. And will they be able to make the play here? And at the net, the battle won there by Horizon. What a good jousting there. 12-10. Kings make the return, and that's going to be deep and the point. Back in the lineup will be Myers.
I don't think anybody really wants to win this game. There's the rallies are
pretty even.
Yep.
Lions will give it back. Free ball here for Kings Academy to the outside. Quakenbush now playing on that left side.
They're going to go deep again.
To the middle.
Yep.
Great hit.
Yep.
What a swing from behind the attack line, and that's going to be Renbarger.
That communication came from the bench.
Tonight's game brought to you by LifeWise Academy, programs supporting educators and communities by improving student outcomes. With LifeWise Academy, your community can bring biblical values back into the classroom. Give them a call, 614-367-5767.
Good people.
14th error there by the Knights on the serve. Ball returned and wide. Good effort there by Holdcroft. Side out. Kings Academy, they're now holding on to a 4-point lead. That's one of those balls you got to react very quickly. Unfortunately for Holdcroft, couldn't get square even behind her. Selke was deep that time for Horizon. Back once again to Kings, and they will hit it into the net. A attack error there, and the lead down to 3. Boy, they were so dominant in 1 and 2.
Oh,
but
1
then,
and 2, they were just unstoppable.
Yeah. But they've looked a little bit different. Well, one other thing that has helped the Lions is they are not shooting themselves in the foot the way that they were in the first 2 sets. Point will go to the Lions, and they're down by 2. And a service error. That'll be number 13 now on the Lions. 14 denied by the Knights. Side out. Trying to build on this 3-point lead. Back to the left side once again. And a cross-court attack, and the point as Renbarger able to get that one, and so the lead down to 2. This will be Holdcroft serving. And that'll be an ace. Now the lead to 1.
She served the ball pretty well tonight as well.
Yes.
She's played an all-around pretty good game. A couple mistakes in the front row, but other than that, she's hit the ball really well.
And that'll be, there you go. That'll way to jinx her.
Yeah.
That'll be the 14th.
Send your hate mail to Nathaniel Finch.
Yes.
At IndianaSRN.org.
Any promised to answer all
your emails.
Inquiries, right? Good, bad, or ugly. Myers on the serve, +2. That was Renbarger on the outside, try to push it down the line. And a good return by Renbarger. Point will go to the Knights.
That ball was down. Nice pancake, though. Nice try. You're +3 here. You've been here a lot.
Well, yeah. Well, they were here in the last set, too. Lions able to make their return, and that's going to be just inside the line. Great job on the outside by Selke. Back in the lineup will be Becerra. Look at Myers. She look like you back there. Oh, man. I should have dove for that one. Boy, another mistake there by Quakenbush. And now the lead to 1. Well, they're serving much better.
Mm-hmm.
And the push. I'm not sure when you look at Renbarger right there. I know that generally you go cross court like that, you generally get a good swing on it, but she's pushing with both hands. I think it kind of fooled the Lions.
And she put it deep enough where they had to go back and get it up.
19-17. And there is another ace. That'll be 24. And we're in the red zone.
Now
you finish it.
You have to. You got to force them mistakes.
Yeah, you do not want to go to a fifth set on the road. Well, guess what? It's not over yet. That is Holdcroft. And Holdcroft will go back and serve
and
now.
Look, Selke's coming back. Is Selke up? Selke's there, right? Yeah, that's Selke.
That's Selke, yeah. And Selke has been able to rally the lines tonight on the overpass. Nothing hurt there. Renbarger once again, and the point. And Hannah Renbarger, big. She's been big tonight.
The big thing about that is now you got Selke off the line. Now you can probably do something right here in the red zone.
So now down to 4, but a 3-point lead. And that's going to be just inside the line, and a great serve. That'll be number 25.
But this is where they were just a game ago.
Wow. That was all. Look at that. Look at that. Great job there by Nathaniel. And there's another one. You know, Nathaniel might keep his job if he keeps giving us shots like that, huh?
And Daniel Thacker with our camera guy.
Well, we expect it from Thacker all the time. You want ambiance. All right, timeout on the floor, 23-18.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Well, right now, the Horizon Christian Lions trying to hold on as they are down now to perhaps the last 2. And the question is, can Kings Academy put them away? Boy, and a misplay there by Selke, and we are at match point.
Now, you're feeling pretty good if you're Kings Academy, but you got to finish.
Yep, got to finish. That is now 27 aces tonight by the Knights. Service error number 15. So Horizon still alive, but we're at match point once again. You see Holdcroft coming in. Berto will serve, and boy, that one just clipping the top of the net. And then everybody looking. He had a triangle of players there, and they just looked at each other.
Communication.
Gotta talk. Berto again on the serve. Boy, that's kept alive. Great job that time by Hope Perry. And the push, not enough. And the point will go to the Knights, and they win this 4th set 25-20. So they win it 25-12, 25-12, 26-28, 25-20. Take a look at the match-winning point right here. Ball kept alive, and that was a great play that time by Perry. And unfortunately, a great block up front as the Lions unable to make the return. But what a play down the stretch by Horizon as they were able to survive that 3rd set, and then they win it here tonight 3-1. Your thoughts about this one?
Times of game 15-17, 16-35, 22-01, and 19-06. A game that Kings Academy really had dominating in the first 2 sets, but Horizon never getting up. A good ball game.
And certainly the play of Hannah Renbarger on that left side when they needed her to come up big for Kings Academy, and she did. But then, of course, on the other side, you mentioned Ella Selke in her serving tonight. That was big as well. Now, we remind you, of course, you want to check out IndianaSRN.org for our future broadcasts that are coming up of high school volleyball. But we have football coming up also on Friday night. We talked about the 3 games that we will have on our family of networks, and you can check out IndianaSRN. You see the Cecina Heritage Christian game. That'll be coming up on Friday. That'll be a kickoff at 7 o'clock. Hamilton Heights at Triton Central also at 7 o'clock. And then, of course, our final game, Franklin and Mount Vernon, that too will be a 7 o'clock kickoff time. Thanks to the entire crew here tonight. Fantastic job as always. Make sure you check out IndianaSRN day by day, because a lot of times we might even add a game or two, so you want to make sure you check our schedule, because that'll be big throughout the entire season as well as we continue a very busy fall here on IndianaSRN. For the entire crew, I'm Troy Darengowski. For Keith Myers, thanks for being with us. This has been High School Volleyball on IndianaSRN.